A monster winter storm thrashes Northern California, downing a small plane in the Sierra Nevada mountains. After a 5-day search, rescuers are amazed to find a survivor, 10-year-old Donnie Priest. Donnie's father and stepmother hear the unbelievably good news. The boy is alive.
We were really excited.
Great relief and joy that he was alive.
But Donnie's mother and stepfather, the pilot, didn't make it. And it looks touch and go now for Donnie. Choppered from the mountainside in critical condition, his core body temperature has dropped to a dangerously low 84 degrees. He is likely to slip into a coma, and then his heart could stop.
I think it was very close to not making it.
Doctors managed to stabilize Donnie, but the frostbite damage to his lower legs is irreversible. Both limbs need to be amputated.
The doctor was very frank with us and said, we're talking about saving Donnie's life.
Meanwhile, Donnie's rescue is front-page press. His story of survival, cheering news for a region battered by such a deadly storm.
The nurse who's cared for Donnie since he arrived says he's improving steadily.
Cameras are there throughout his recovery. And 4 months after the crash, the Oakland A's invite him to throw out the ceremonial first pitch on opening day. Donnie never lets his harrowing ordeal or his handicap hold him back. Not as a child, and not as a grown man.
Losing my legs only really created the fact that I couldn't run and I couldn't play soccer. I could do everything else I wanted to.
Now, 38 years old, Donnie doesn't remember much of the accident.
My first memory is, gee, how'd we get here? And then you call out to your parents because you're a kid and they're supposed to fix everything for you. And you think, okay, well, they can't help you, they're dead, but you don't understand the concept of death at that age.
He does remember being trapped inside the plane's wreckage.
It was really, really cold with snow all around. So you're kind of like in a very small igloo. Being hungry, I looked for food, but I couldn't find any. You're thirsty, so right at first, you just start eating the snow.
Amazingly, as hours became days, Donnie says he never lost hope.
Storm Stories, weekends at 8 on the Weather Channel.